tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to create your first A/B test. So for this, I already made a just an example project for this. Pretending I have an electrician business, for example. I can show you my web page here. Just very basic. Um, there's a call to action form, phone number, kind of about the company and then, or about, what we do, and then just another contact form at the bottom and the hours. So let's say, I'm really curious about how this page would do if the colors weren't just black and white. Let's say, let's make them blue and yellow. So we can go back and actually learn if one of those colors would be better. So below your tool set, you have this A/B test tool. So if we click on that, you have a few options here, but what you'll want to do is create an A/B test. Makes you select your home page. Let's say a color test. Click on that. Hit create. All right, and then so now your test is populated here. We'll go ahead and open editor. And great. So how the navigation works in here is you have your control, which is what you'll see as your default, and your variant, which is this is the one you want to change. Here you have what you want to do with the test. So make it go live, which will split the traffic 50-50. So 50% of your audience will see the control, 50% will see the variant, and then you can do an analysis to see which one performed better. Once you know which one performed better, if it was the control, you could just hit pause. If it was the variant, you can make the variant 100% and it changes the web page for you. And then over here in analysis, it'll give you the analytics of your test. It'll give you a control variant. So like average time on page, if AI was used, if you had ads, were those used, and then other data points as it tracks all the analytics that would come in for your test. So, and I'll walk through some more examples, but let's go ahead and create our first test. So how you make changes is actually the same way you would in your editor. So it's pretty easy if you've made a page. You just type in a prompt. So let's say make the background color a soft yellow and make the rest of the page more blue. We'll say blue and yellow, just for example. So it's going to make those edits for you. And all right, here we go. And I actually kind of, like this for the example. Sweet. So then now what we can do is, sorry, I was just checking something. What we could do is you could see your control. So this is this. See the variant. Everything's the same except the colors have changed. And then what we can actually do is just press go live. And so now the test is running. So you'll see here that it's live. This is where you can see all your tests. Let's go ahead and see it live. So here, I'll click on here. Let's see if we get the control variant. All right, looks like we got the control here. And then, or actually we got the variant. And then once you get the variant, you'll always get the variant. But yeah, and then, some users are going to get the control and they'll just see that. But yeah, that's basically how you would run your first A/B test. Not too hard. We try to make it easy. Always room for improvement, though. So if you have comments or thoughts, please put them in the comment section. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful, and see you in the next one.